In this Agency Client Finder AI review, I'm going to be showing you a software that's going to help you find leads for any niche in any location all over the world using the power of AI. And make sure you stay until the end of this review, as I'm also going to show you all the different OTOs and upgrades so you know exactly what you're getting into if you decide to purchase. If you're new to my channel, my name is Mike Thomas. I'm a 7-figure affiliate marketer. I do these reviews every single day so that you can get the best deals in upcoming software and courses. If at any point during this review you want to check out Agency Client Finder AI, just go ahead and click that link below. Also, please like this video. It really helps out with my YouTube channel and I appreciate it. And make sure you hit that subscribe button and bell notification. Last thing before we jump in here, I just want to show you my bonus page. I've got a ton of extra bonuses that you're going to be getting if you purchase this through my link. All these bonuses will be waiting for you right inside of Warrior Plus after you purchase through my link. Let's take a look at the sales page here together. It says supercharge your local lead generation with AI-enhanced web analysis software, uncovers hidden opportunities for local business consultants and digital marketers. So essentially this software is going to find qualified leads for you, ones that are actually going to be responsive so that you can spend your time going after the right kind of leads and not chasing people all around and going after the wrong people. So if you're looking for a way of finding leads for your business and you want a way of doing it faster and you want to use the power of AI, then you can use this software to help you to do that. So I'm going to scroll down here. This will help you have things like you can have the business name and address, email and contact, validate the emails, full telephone number, SEO analysis, validate the domain URL, among so many other things that this will do for you. I'm going to show you a full demo of it here in a second. But yeah, if you're looking for a way of getting leads for your business or even selling them as a service to other businesses, then this might be something that you want to consider picking up here. So I'm going to go ahead and play a quick video explaining this a little bit more. Then I'm going to come back, show you the backend area and the OTOs.
AI local lead gen app for local SEO lead generation. Agency Client Finder AI Edition.
Hi and welcome to Agency Client Finder AI. We're going to try and get through as much as possible in this video. There's an awful lot to see, an awful lot to do. Agency Client Finder now does a huge amount of work. We're going to try and cram in as much into this video as we can. We're on our home page here. The Agency Client Finder now has integrated AI, and of course it's global, so we're worldwide. Let's just start off where we would normally go. I'm trying to find clients now for the agency so I can go to my campaigns and add global places. And we've got the option now to start a global search. And that gives me the option to select a country. I'm going to select United States as a demo. Then we can select a state, Florida. And I get a chance of selecting a city now. In fact, you see it fills in down here so I can fit in what I like and even type in what I want. But I'll just stick to that for simplicity. And we're going to go for roofers. So we've got roofers in Florida. Just going to update that search. So we've got here roofers in Florida, United States. So now we've got the option to search places local. We can see what we've got. So we've got plenty of roofers coming up here. If I scroll down, I think I've got 1 of 20 of 182. Now I can manually just copy this and drop this into this space here and run off. But if we use an API, which is basically free, we can start a new campaign, click the AI import, and it says click add places, and you'll see that we have 20 roofers from the Florida area. We can add more in if we want to. We've got some basic information here. We have business name, business address. We can see that it's got telephone number, websites, review information over here, and it's slowly filling in some SEO information here as we speak. But we can do better than that. First thing I would do normally here is to try and get rid of all those that don't have a working website. We really want to be working with people who have a website, so at least some presence. You can find all those that don't have a website if you want, but we're going to just find all those that do have a working website, and I'm going to click here to clean the websites, and it'll go off and do that. Okay, that's checked through now, so we should have at least everyone has a working website, as you can see in green over here. What I'm going to do next is a slightly deeper analysis. So I'm going to trigger this off, and it's going to pop off to every one of these websites, and it's going to get as much information as it can from that website. I can also click this WCAG, which is accessibility, and no legal requirement for most countries, and it'll run a basic accessibility check as well. So let's just run the whole thing. I'm going to click here, and it will literally just plod through each of the websites one at a time until it has completed all those websites and gathered all the information from the actual web page itself. So it might take a couple of minutes to run through the whole page. I'm going to cut it short, and I'm going to go back to dashboard. So as we can see now, these top ones have been updated. And if we look across here, we can see things like US roofing, where they found an email, we've got a telephone number, contacts, we've got a basic page speed, which actually looks quite slow and sluggish, so maybe some problems there. It looks like we've got a website, the HTTPS and rerouting is all okay, quite low on the SEO scores, etc. And similar with the accessibility. So we've got lots of information across here. We can see it's got Facebook and Instagram, etc., but can't find some other accounts. So this is the kind of information that we now have, but we can drill down a lot better than this. So let's go get even more information about this. Let's go into US roofing. I'm going to go into the view now, which tells us basically this is just the one business that we look at. Before I go through anything here, I think I'll just show you that we can update some more information. We've got a mobile friendly screenshot, so we can track that out. And there, it's done that. It's a bit messy and it comes back as not mobile friendly. So there's something already to engage with that customer about. We can pull even more information. So if we have performance, we have SEO, we have accessibility, and we have link or backlink data. So I can include the link data. I'm going to do all these graphs in one go. So I'm just going to click that and it's going to run off and test the speed and performance of the website. It's going to take the SEO of the website, the accessibility, and give us the basic link data. Just waiting for the accessibility to load in. And there we go. As you can see now, the performance is pretty terrible. SEO, or the basic SEO, is not too bad. Accessibility, not great. And we've got some link information here. So this gives us even more detail about what's going on. We can also look through. We'll see we've got Facebook, Instagram, where we've got the red crosses. We haven't got things. We can click on those and it will go and search for those in case we can find more information. We've got things like schema, which will actually generate those schemas for us in Google Analytics. I'll show you that a bit later. We can find contact information, etc. as well. So this one's got an email address, telephones. We can also do ads, so we can find out whether they've got any Facebook ads running. I'll just click that one there. Let's look for Facebook ads specifically for that website. And it's got no results. Join this roofing. So it doesn't look like they're running any Facebook ads. We can perhaps look at Bing and other ads. So no data for that either. So it doesn't look like it's running any paid ads whatsoever. So that's another offer you can give to them. And we've also got down here what we call the intelligent tool search panel. And basically it'll just go off and it'll find, like in this case, yellow pages. So is it listed in yellow pages and any information it can find from there? Actually, it doesn't look as if it's listed in yellow pages either. This is all great information that we have to engage this person as a prospective customer. And we can generate reports for all this. So I click build a custom report and we get basically all the stuff that's shown up there in grid format. You'll see this text here, which tells you a little bit about what's going on in all the various squares. Down the bottom here, we can see that text, there's this text up here for each of the sections. That text is down here. So the text is all editable. You can change the language on it and you can actually use AI to generate a full-blown report based on that just by a click of the button. Let me just show you how that goes. Click the AI button. This is the same anywhere here. Wherever you see an embedded AI button, it'll open up what they call a custom prompt generator, open up the AI page. This is all programmed up. You see everything's in here, US roofing, roofers, etc. So all the information is in there and he wants an in-depth explanation and I can run that prompt. And now we'll get a report that we could send off as a report or turn into another document or make it into a blog post or anything you wanted to do with that. So we get a full-blown report that we can send to the customer. So let's go back again now. I'm just going to generate that report so you can see what happens. And you can see now the report's saved up in here. So you never got a report and everything's saved in. We've got everything here for this one particular customer. I just want to show you a couple of things now. We have embedded AI in here all over the place. And say we want to find a contact name for this person. We can click the AI, get the business owner's name. The AI will go off and try and find the name. Now I'm going to run this one through Bing because that's a bit more up to date than the ChatGPT. And I can simply do that by just clicking Bing AI prompt. Just agree to that one. It'll open it up automatically. And I can run that report. There we are. It should start giving us some information. So that'll start giving us all information about the company. And there we go. So it looks like the owner is Ken Farragut, although that was 1962. Kind of tracking down who owns the company. So you've got loads of information. If you're looking for contact information, AI is definitely the way to go. Once we've found a list of customers and we've got all the information we need about them, we need to contact those customers and we can do that through the manage emails. So I can set up a set of emails to contact them with. So the service we're going to sell. So if it's SEO services, as an example, I'm going to select a generic template. and it will load that up, and I can just save those off for you to be able to edit. And this is a full WYSIWYG editor for emails, but we haven't even got to worry about that. Again, we can use the AI to generate emails for us. So if we go to the AI now, it will open up automatically in the email library. We can select 5 email subject lines and run that as a prompt. And basically, it'll give us a set of subject lines 5 times. So we'll get a choice of what we wanted. And from those, we can then generate the whole email sequences. So there we are. We've got things like boost your online presence, miss out, etc. So we can put those back into here, the ones that we've just found, and we can select those. So let's just select that boost your online presence. And now we can actually generate whatever emails we want. We've got a strategy call email, demo email. So we're going to call a strategy call email with those subtitles, and I'm going to run that one, and that'll go off and do that for us. Now you see now we've got email 1, introduction, email 2, limited time offer, 3, the SEO package, and 4, last chance. So we've got these 4 emails, and we can simply clipboard those or copy and paste those. If I go back, I can paste them into here, and we can see our emails and set those up. And we can send those automatically by going to campaigns, contacts manager, and now as you can see, we've got email status, and it tells us when to send the emails. The next email to send is 1, it says wait. So I could turn that on, and once I've turned that on for that particular customer, I can send an email off to the customer. All we need to do is look at this each day, tell you whether there's an action required, and you look along here and it'll tell you what the action is. That controls all your emails. So let's just go to the dashboard again. There's a bit more of the AI stuff, and we've got a bunch of libraries. All these embedded AI prompts come from inside Agency Client Finder itself. So when it does, it populates the prompts automatically for that subject and for that business. Now, if we want to look at some stuff specifically for the businesses, but some more variable stuff, we can just go to dashboard, as I said, pick any one of these AI buttons. So we've got MHI Roofing Florida. If I click the AI button there, it will populate MHI Roofing Florida in here. And now we've got access to these libraries. I wanted to run any of these libraries, say, for instance, a Facebook library. And when I come down to here, I can see all the different things I can do for Facebook. I can create thought-provoking questions, controversial posts, trivial questions, and they'll be specifically based on that business and what that business does. So they're roofers and they're selling target audiences, general public. And you can change all this if you want. And also there's a focus point where you want to change the focus of it. You can add that in there as well. So you could be roofers, repairs, and then it would focus on roofing repairs. We can then generate anything we want from there. We've also got, this is kind of what I call the activity library, because it makes stuff and produce content. And over here we have more of an educational. It does produce content, but it's kind of education as well. And it covers every business area you could think of. So we've got the main business area, sales, marketing, finance, human resources, information technology, etc., through there. And if you select any one of these, so if I select finance, I can then select an area of finance, so budgeting, cash flow, bookkeeping, tax, or whatever. So debt management, and then within the debt management, there'll be a load of things relating to debt management. So addressing debt capacity, types of debt finance, debt structure and terms. So these are all the things that businesses, yours or your potential customer, needs to do. And it's like a huge information directory. And because it links specific to that business in that area, the results you will get from the AI is specifically about your business or their business and in the area they are. So if I, for instance, go and look at tax compliance and look at the objectives, tax registration, identification numbers. Okay, let's just try that one because they'll be different in different countries and different cities even. And I can run that. So there we are. So as a roofing business owner in Florida, it's important to understand the necessary steps to prove your tax. It gives you specifics for a roofing business based in Florida. And it goes on about sole proprietors, partnerships, LECs, employer identification numbers, etc. This obviously would relate to the US and Florida specifically. Loads of information. So this is a massive library of info in there. You can edit this any way you want, of course, if you wanted to add it, change this. And in fact, you can even take the content of this. If I go to ChatGPT externally now, so I can click this and it will take all that data with me. And if I now say write 5 Facebook posts based on the following, yeah, there we go, and it will list me some Facebook posts. So you can actually take everything that you generate internally and easily, just at a click of a button, take it externally as well. Okay, that covers everything that I want to put into this video. As I said, it's a huge potential for Agency Client Finder. You just need to kind of get in there and play with it yourself. Hi, welcome to Agency Client Finder. So I'm quickly going to go through this. So first of all, we need some source data to get some places from or some businesses from. So I'm going to use the Add API Places Data API. I can do it manually, and that's quite easy. I won't go through that one at the moment. I'll just go the quick route and go to the API Data Places. And we need to select a country, UK selected at the moment, a data source, which is default Google. And we need to find an area. Now you can type whatever I want in here. I'm just typing PLY to start off with. When I click to search that area, it'll populate this town or postcode options. So I've got Plymouth PL1. I'm going to take Plymouth. The business type, I'm going to look for some plumbers. Okay, once I put those in, first I'm going to start a new session. So I'm going to click to import the places, and it will just go away and find those for me. And when I click to add places, it will give me a dashboard full of businesses. Okay, I can filter these out a little bit. I can clean for invalid websites, so I want to make sure that all the ones I'm going to work for have got a website. So click to clean invalid websites. That will run and do that for me. I could in fact keep it so I'd only keep the ones that didn't have websites if that's the kind of business I was looking for. So now I can go and check all those websites and stuff about the business. I can just click this up here and it will go off and it will just process each one of the businesses and find all the basic information about them. So now I have all the basic information, contact information, etc. If we want to, we can work from here, but we're probably better off to do an even more in-depth analysis. So let's take one of these. Let's try this Mike Jarvis Plumbing, and we can go into OpenView. And now we get the information that we've got, but in a better displayed view. We can see exactly what we've got, what we haven't got, and what's right and what's wrong. We can do some more in-depth analysis. So if we do all these, we can check the performance of the site, the SEO of the site, the accessibility, and we can do those all in one go. So you just click that button there. And that's all done. We can also find the link data on it. And we can check all sorts of other things. We've got a mobile friendly screenshot over here, so I can check if it's mobile friendly and run off and do a test on that one. In fact, while that's working, we look down here, we can see apparently it hasn't got a link to the account linked to the website. So let's go and see if we can search if we can find one. Mike Jarvis Plumbing in Plymouth, that looks like that's probably the one. And sure enough, Mike Jarvis Plumbing and Heating at Gas Engineers at Mike Jarvis Plumbing and Heating Services. So that's the right one. So we can copy that up here and go back to our OpenView. And if I just click the edit button, I can update that particular element. And then we'll see now LinkedIn's all set up. And the mobile friendly check has finished. And yes, it's sure enough, it's mobile friendly. And there's a quick image of the web page on a mobile phone. And once we have all the information that we want, we can turn that into a customer report by going to Build Customer Report. And we can decide what we want and don't want in the customer report. We can take things out or put things back in. And I'm going to generate that report. And there we are, you see it appears up here as an image. So now we've got everything done and we've analysed everything about the business. We know exactly what we need to supply, what we need to talk about. So we can go and contact the customer. So let's go to Campaign Manager. If I open the Campaign Manager up, you'll now see we have a campaign for each of the businesses that are going on at the moment. Before we do anything else, we just want to manage the emails. So we're going to send out a series of 4 emails to the particular customer. So let's put in the business types. It's a plumbing business, and that will auto populate the emails with the details of that particular business, etc. So we just need to save that off. So we save the emails. And it's paused at the moment. We need to activate the campaign. Now we can change this and edit this particular one, but this shows you what the email is, and so it's added to it the customer business report. And it's taken us to click and book a free strategy call. That's the object of this particular email. Once we've done that, we can go to campaigns. We go to the campaign manager once again, and now we'll see what we can do. So if we take just that one business, which is the Mike Jarvis Plumbing and Heating, I can turn the email status on. And as you can see at the moment, it's now on. It says this is the first email and it allows us to send. So it tells us, yes, the action is required. So I send that and there we are. The email is now sent and you'll see that there's no action now required. In fact, the emails come to me because part of the test, so you can see it's actually come in there. We're now on to the second email. It won't allow you to send that out now for another 48 hours so that you send out these emails in a sensible sequence. And all you need to do is come into your campaign manager once a day and go through, and if it says action required, so in this case it says you need to phone somebody. If there's no action required or whatever, this one will then come back to yes and tell you to phone the next one out. It says need to fill your appointment book, so that's come into me. And you see it has the report in there, the email, and click to your free strategy call. And you can connect any calendar to that one. They can book their own strategy call and actually engage with your customer.
Okay, so we're back. So this is the backend area where you'll be able to access your software. Now there are multiple upgrades here. The first one is going to give you, it says what and how to deliver the services that local businesses want, need, and happily pay for it. Delivery guides, must-read articles and posts, free delivery and support tools, solution sources, outsourcing solutions. So if you even want to outsource some of this as well, you're going to have that as part of this. You get everything shown below: local search engine optimization checklist, Google business profile. You also get on-page and technical SEO, link building, local search citations, all these things included in this optional upgrade. The next upgrade you're going to see here, it says easily follow up and convert local leads into monthly high-ticket clients with these automated local funnels. So it has local funnels for you, so it helps do all the work so you don't have to do it, and they do it for you instead. Next one is a WordPress plugin that's a complete local service that businesses want, helping them out to get reviews. So if this is something that you want to add on as a service, you can grab this upgrade here if you're wondering like what you're going to do as a service for people. And then this one is Power Online Reviews for Life. So this is just another way that you can be able to provide services to these clients as well. So all these OTOs are optional. Pick and choose the ones that you want and forget the ones that you don't. Okay, so what do I like about Agency Client Finder AI Edition, and what don't I like about it? If I just say something that I don't like about it, if you are not in the local niche, if you are not selling to local businesses, then you can forget this. If this is something that is just perhaps not something that you're even doing, then you can move on to the next offer. What do I like about this? If you're doing local business and marketing and you want to get more leads, everyone always needs more leads. If you want another way of finding them, then check this out. Thank you so much for checking out my Agency Client Finder AI Edition review. If you want to take a look at it, go ahead and click that link below. Also, please like this video. It really helps out my YouTube channel and I appreciate it. And make sure you hit that subscribe button and bell notification. As always, thank you so much for watching. See you again in my next video. Thanks.